Hey everybody, how you doing? Bruce here from Palm Desert, California, where it's gorgeous and sunny. Look, I got to talk to you about Smartrent. The stock Smartrent, the company Smartrent, the shares are coming in very quietly without any fanfare whatsoever. The shares are approaching their all-time high trade. This stock, just kind of give you a bit of a background, the Smartrent people took over Fifth Wall Acquisition, which was a SPAC, and they inherited hundreds of millions of dollars in cash. And their high of all time was $15.14. The shares right now are 14.07 as I am talking to you, so they're about a dollar or so behind. But this morning they've already hit 14.27. They're only 17 cents off the high of the day. And the chart on this thing, check out the chart over the today and over the last week. You can see that as of a week or so ago, the shares were in this 11, $12 neighborhood, and they got a recommendation, a buy recommendation from Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs basically has come out and said, look, these guys at Smartrent, they take apartment buildings, condo complexes, multi-unit buildings can be linked together through Smartrent's proprietary system, and all of the systems of the building and of each of the units can be coordinated. So, for example, if you have a new building being built and you're building out right now curtains, like not like behind me, but you have curtains that are automatically operated remote control wise, SmartRent will time the curtains opening and closing based on the time of the year and the angle of the sun for maximum effect. The apartment or condo needs to be warmed up, curtains open up. Need to keep everything cool because it's summertime, curtains are kept closed. Smart stuff, Smartrent. They're doing this with the furnace settings, the air conditioning settings. When you're not home, you don't need to have the air conditioning on full blast to keep the condo at 68 degrees or 72 degrees. Let it go up to 80, 85. When you're coming home, you're half an hour away, everything starts to kick in and your condo is cooling off by the time you get there. You're using energy when you need to use energy. You're not using energy when you don't need to be using energy. Smartrent is making apartments and condos and houses smarter, more efficient, and cheaper to operate. And at the end of the day, these units that have Smartrent systems built into the entire unit, they're using less energy, and that means the greens are happy. The footprint, the eco footprint is a better footprint for this property. And if you're managing 100 apartments or 500 apartments or 2,000 apartments, you can save 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $100 a month on the operating cost of a single unit times hundreds of units. You were talking about millions of dollars a year in savings for the property manager operator. Think about just someone renting these units out, spending that much less money to operate them while they rent them out. For insurance costs, apparently, if you have a Smartrent system, it can detect water leaks and can shut down water systems so that the water leaks don't get out of hand. This is the kind of stuff we're talking about when there's nobody in the unit, people are away for a day or two or a weekend or what have you. You minimize damage, and insurance companies give big discounts to Smartrent units. This is what Goldman Sachs has figured out. They're looking at this company going, my God, the earnings power that these guys have, limitless. The direction they're headed is the direction the world is headed, with 4G and 5G technology, a wireless connection. Holy cow. The other thing to keep in mind, too, is if you, the property owner, are thinking of renting out or having relatives come over to use your apartment while you're away for a 1 week holiday, maybe, you can give remote access to people through the Smartrent system. You don't have to give them a key. They can log in through their phone because you give them access through your phone to their phone through the Smartrent system to come on into the apartment. They also get access to the parking garage. So the property owners know that this car is allowed in. It's just unbelievable. It's the wave of the future. Fewer human beings are involved in physically letting you into a property. You can get into the property yourself. The other thing to keep in mind is that in the last few days, we found out that there have been filings with the SEC. Amazon.com has apparently purchased over 1.67% of the shares, the free trading stock and the stock outstanding of Smartrent. They're one of the largest shareholders as an institutional holder. Now, we don't know if they're still buying up the stock or not. We don't know if they're behind this move, that the stock move. But we are aware that over 600 and plus thousand shares have been purchased at an average of over $12.40 a share by Amazon. And it is going to be interesting once the street figures it out, because at this point, I know about it. You watching me know about it. But hundreds of millions of investors do not know that Amazon is quietly buying up the stock of Smartrent. And it is trading very lightly. Today, we're up, like I said, 35 cents a share, 5% today, 336,000 volume. There's no volume. We're all alone. We're the only ones who know what's going on. Get yourself into this thing, Smartrent, SMRT. Pick it up, buy some options, get some 15s, 1250s, whatever you got to do. Go long on your options, write puts if you have to. Get this stuff because this is about to explode in awareness. So once the market figures out what's going on here and who's getting into this thing, watch out. Goldman Sachs is recommending it. Amazon is buying it. Hello? I don't know what more I have to do. That's all I got to tell you. And that's the story on Smartrent. Let's see if this thing keeps on going. Something tells me 20 to 25 is on the horizon for this stock. Okay, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Make sure to check out my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. Learn how to write options because once this stock breaks 20 bucks a share, you're going to be able to start writing call options against this stock and bring in enhanced revenue. Check out the lessons on my website and learn how to do that. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.